How's it going, rednecks? Now, I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't excited about this, but we're finally going to start working on the Yukon. So I don't know what we're going to be doing in this video altogether, but I do know I want to start by getting that LQ9 all cleaned up. That's the motor that's going to be going in the Yukon. I got it on a stand right now. What do you say we get this thing rolled outside and we power wash it off? With the power washer all hooked up, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to knock loose as much as I can on the engine using just the power washer, and then I'm going to move on to my engine degreasers and scrubbing. Well, there we go. After degreasing and power washing the engine, it looks a heck of a lot better. I focused a lot on the valve covers because I plan on respraying those or painting them. So with that being said, the engine's all wet. I can't work on it right now, so what do you say we wheel it back in the garage and we'll get back to working on this thing on another day. Well, rednecks, like I said, this video is going to be all over the place, and while that's drying, there is a door back here, a passenger rear door I got quite a while ago, and I want to get that on the truck before it gets scratched because the door on the truck is scratched. So what do you say we get this thing out of here, we back the Yukon in the garage, and we replace that door. So with the truck backed in here, I kind of want to show you why I want to replace this door. And if you look right here, there is a massive dent right here, as well as a scratch that is pushed all the way in from there all the way to there. I don't know how well the camera can capture that. But other than that, the door's in pretty good shape. Now my spare door is far from perfect. I think I can buff that out. There's a few more scratches here. That's not going to buff out. Most of this is going to buff out. I don't know about that. And then there's another pretty good scratch right here. But overall, I think I would rather have a slightly scratched door than a massively dented door. With the Yukon backed in, the first thing I want to do is remove this door card. And then we're going to remove the electrical plug-in. And then there's 3 10mm bolts. There's going to be one in the strap that holds the door from flying open. Then there's one in each hinge. We'll get both of them removed, or I guess all 3 of the 10mm removed, and then we'll lift this door off, we'll set that one on the truck, and make sure everything looks good. Sometimes I lose my mind. And some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You and I break our hearts open in half just to see if we'll put them back. And just like that, within a matter of minutes, we have the door off. Now it's time to take our used door and get that installed on the truck. And for anybody who's doing this, these are really easy to change out because if you take a look at the hinge, they are open. So there's a hole here and a hole right up top here. And if you come over to the door hinge, there's a pin and another pin. So both hinges literally just set right onto the vehicle. So yeah, pretty simple. professional man rednecks, that is so easy to change these doors out. But unfortunately, with how easy it was, there's still one more step. The door doesn't want to close, so I'm going to have to actually adjust the striker right here. And that is these two bolts right here I'm going to have to remove. And then the hinge is hitting the top, so I'm going to have to take, loosen it, move it down, and then retighten it. And just like that, we have the new to me door. Now what we need to do is we need to change the door handle out. We need to get the rain guard off. I need to get rid of this pinstripe. I need to get rid of all that tape. And I need to figure out if I want to keep this molding right here and continue from the old one on, or remove that molding and have none altogether.
We go back and forth every time, waiting for one of us to cross the line. You got me and I got you, and we got a lot to prove. I
figured first thing I wanted to do was remove the rain guard, and I showed you two different options there. One being plastic right here, and then I went to a razor blade. And as you can see, if you wanted to do this to your vehicle, the razor blade would not be a very good option, as there's a chance you could scratch your paint, but was way easier, where the plastic offered protection for the paint. So you be the judge. If you're at a pick and pull, bring a freaking razor blade. You can have these off in no time if you're not worried about damaging the vehicle. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to gut this door. I want to get the door handle, I want to get the window motor, I want to get this handle, I want to take my aftermarket speaker that I installed, as well as probably the privacy glass. And pretty much for all of that, all you're going to need is a 10mm.
We're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You and I break our hearts open enough just to...
Well, there you go. All that's pretty straightforward. Other than the handle here, that screw right there, the bottom one, I would highly recommend you soak that in PB Blaster, because that thing came out pretty hard, and I had this one soaking for like 5 minutes, and the one on the truck is still soaking, so let's hope that one comes off. If it does break, I don't care, because this is the handle I'm after anyway. So what do you say we get that one gutted, and we get all of our parts down here all installed back into that door. Alright, with the door all put back together, I am going to take an eraser wheel and I'm going to try and remove that pinstriping right there on the door. Now, I've never used one of these before, or at least not till today. I literally did a little section about that big right there on this door. I tried low speed and I tried high speed. High speed seems to work better, but I'm going to start in low speed just to be safe. So what do you say we make our way over here? We try to remove this stripe right here, and maybe, if I'm brave, I'll try to get rid of some of that sticky tape right there from the old fender flare. Handle reverse. Let's set you guys up over here. Well, Rednecks, I gotta say that went pretty easy. All the stick tape is off on for the fender flare. I got the pinstripe off, and I gotta say it's unfortunate, but there's some damage that I found underneath, or it was not very obvious with all that tape being there. I have a feeling those are marks from like a pry bar or something when they tried to remove that fender flare originally. As far as that goes, I don't really care. I plan on putting fender flares on the truck anyways, so that will cover that back up. But as far as the molding on the door goes, I'm going to leave this alone for now, because personally I have a feeling I'm going to be removing all the molding on the truck, because I kind of like it how it looks right now. So, well, Rednecks, I know we didn't get a terrible amount done. All we really did was clean the engine and get that door replaced. But I'm happy with where we're at, and I'm going to end the video right now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and get back to work. You stay. Sit. You sit. Sit. Ratchet, sit. You're an old man, you got all gray hairs, and you don't want to sit no more. That's fine. Yeah.